Greetings to dear GMF followers. My name is Chanyoung Choi. I'm from the South Korea, and I'm born in the capital city of the Seoul. The Seoul is very nice, and there's a lot of the city in here. Also, I am Global Ministry Fellow who will take ministries in Grenada. Today, I'd like to share my call story from God. How do I meet God? And how do I choose these ministries? First of all, I'm a pastor kid and raised as a Christian family. My father is a Methodist pastor, and he was also a pastor kid. My family members all the Methodist believers because my ancestor, who was great grandfather, decided to become Methodist devotee due to the United Methodist Missionary from America. Because of this background, I spent my life in the Methodist Church. Since when I was baby, I went to the Sunday school, and now I teach the students about Bible story in Chanyoung Church. Also, I work as the evangelist who preach the gospel in the church. Before I got the evangelist, I don't have really call from the Bible directly. But thanks to God and my parents, I have had many chance to learn about many things. First, I learned from my families about how to speak English. First of all, they taught me how to speak English by watching the TV program. And remember that I concentrate the TV program shows Sesame Street and Disney animations like the Sword and Stone and the Snow White, etc. By these TV programs, I could communicate with foreign people who speak English. My parents, who taught me English, always told me that, my son, we believe that your mission work will be all the world like John Wesley. I believe that was the realization of a gift from God because I could communicate with different people freely, and it makes me very passionate. So I believe God will send me all the world. The speak English very good, but unfortunately it also have a shortcoming because I had problem with Korean public school system because at the time I couldn't speak Korean very well, and I misunderstand about with Korean students. Through this moment, my parents decided to make me as a homeschooler. During this period, I experimented things. I traveled many countries and learned about other cultures, especially the travel the time of the Greece and the Turkey and the Europe was the best for me. The Greece is very best because when I remember about that, I traveled to Athens. I watched the Areopagus and the statue of the Saint Paul. The Areopagus was the place about the Paul preached to the Greeks. When I watched the Areopagus, I watched the Bible verse of Matthew chapter 28, verse 19, and it strikes me. It says, "Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit." Also, there's a 20 says, "And teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you, and surely I am with you always, to the very end of the age." After traveling, I went to Methodist Theological Seminary in Seoul. In this school, I read various types of books and learned about other fields. Especially, I studied the education. Since I took a homeschooler system, I contemplate about the good education. How do I raise the God's people? This is my contemplation. During my seminary, I learned about the Paulo Freire, Grundtvig, and Ivan Illich. And also, there's a great person who named it Don Jose Maria Mendieta. because he teach the best people to raise up the best people. Through them, I learned that the most thing about education is find each person serving talent. When people know their talents, people who knows themselves have to serve the others. I believe this way is to love each other in John chapter 13, verse 35 to 35. A new command I give you, love one each other as I have loved you. So you must love one another. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. I believe that God calls me through communicating with different background people and share the book stories. Lectio Divina had led my vocation, which means that reading the book with the Holy Scriptures that makes fill my life. This precious tradition always gives me the unfailing wisdom of God. So I strongly believe that the Lectio Divina with others is my own vocation from God or my Father. So because of this, I want to create His vision and His way. Thank you for hearing this. See you.